You going to help me pay the mortgage again, Kevin? At that moment, his smile stabbed my patience like a knife. Weeks later, he paced the living room holding empty bills. Parents' faces pale, silent. I sat in my own clean apartment. Account balances neat, hand holding freedom. Kevin realized for the first time relying on others also has a day of bankruptcy. Months ago, while helping father organize documents, I accidentally discovered a folder. Kevin just helped me scan these, father casually handed over the papers. Folder labeled while my fingers lightly touched it. Opening the documents, what I saw made my blood freeze instantly. Kevin would inherit everything. I was completely ignored. I sat at the table, put down the papers, voice low but clear. So this is your plan? Father's face paled slightly, then sighed. Kevin, this is not what you think. I sneered, very clear. Kevin inherits everything, I get nothing. Mother walked in holding apron, eyes flickering. Kevin, you do not need inheritance, you are already independent. I put down the papers. All they need is Kevin, I am just an ATM. Kevin leaned against the doorframe, raised eyebrow. Don't make a big deal, just money. I stood up. You have money to inherit, then pay your own bills. Days later, I stopped going to parents' house and stopped answering calls. Parents at first thought I was sulking, texting constantly. Kevin, hurry, help, the mortgage is due. I replied, Kevin will handle, he is the heir. Mother called. I did not answer. Messages came again. Kevin, we must talk. Kevin joined sending messages. Why make such a fuss? Helping them is not hard. I replied, isn't it your inheritance? Use your money. Mother continued texting. Kevin, family needs to take care of each other, you cannot just ignore. I typed, you chose Kevin, now bear the consequences yourselves. Parents' calls and messages kept coming, even requesting bank transfer $3,500. I calmly refused, not a word more, gave them no chance to pressure. Finally they lost patience, appeared outside my apartment building. I looked through the window, saw them lined up, Kevin indifferent in the middle. I opened the door, eyes on Mother, you cannot just barge in. Mother frowned. Kevin, we must talk clearly. Father, hands on hips, do you want us to lose the house because of you? Kevin leaned against wall, eyes uninterested, as if argument did not concern him. I stepped forward, you chose him to inherit everything, I am no longer the ATM. Mother clenched hands, he is your brother, you should take care of him. I pointed at Kevin, I raised him for years, no, I only take care of myself. Father snorted, you are too selfish. I laughed, selfish after years of giving, you call me selfish. Kevin's face turned red, mouth open then closed, speechless. Mother tried one last hit, family is about taking care of each other. I pointed at her, then why did no one take care of me? Silence filled the living room. Kevin looked down, Mother frozen, father face dark. I turned, left the door, slammed, feeling light for the first time. Then I deleted their contacts, cutting all communication. On social media, parents and Kevin started publicly smearing me, calling me selfish son. I calmly prepared, responded, opened my accounts, wrote the truth. I posted long statement clearly describing my years of contributions and being ignored. Every sentence pointed to Kevin's dependence and parents' favoritism, no exaggeration, no baseless accusations. Friends, relatives began supporting, sending messages with apologies and understanding. Parents and Kevin became more anxious. Kevin even threatened, you are a traitor. I calmly replied, I am just speaking truth, you made your choices. Father's calls, almost shouting, you will regret, you will pay a price. I hung up, lightly smiled, feeling unprecedented freedom. Next days I saw parents and Kevin attacking me on social media. Mother called me cold, father said I betrayed family, Kevin continued victim act. I still did not respond, remained calm, only revealed facts. This calm made their attacks powerless, anger gradually showing on their faces. Kevin finally restless at home, he tried to pay bills but found unprepared. Mother helpless tried to contact me, eyes pleading. Father pale, phone unreachable, my stance left them in panic. For the first time they realized the tool they relied on for years was gone. I continued on social media presenting facts, itemizing my years of economic and time contributions. Friends and relatives' likes and comments exposed parents' hypocrisy completely. Kevin muttered, what do I do? Why am I out of money? Mother clutched phone, father trembling, losing support. I calmly reviewed my years of contributions, mortgage, bills, repairs, nearly holding entire house alone. Kevin had no job, no responsibilities, yet pampered by parents, as lucky child. Now it was his turn to face consequences. He truly felt anxiety and helplessness. I sat on sofa, hand holding phone, controlling situation. Mother for first time sent message pleading, Kevin please help us. I calmly typed, you chose Kevin, now bear it yourselves. Father called, voice shaking, Kevin don't do this, we can talk. I looked at phone screen, slowly hung up, feeling free again. Kevin paced room steps heavy, first time realizing he must take responsibility. Mother tried explaining, we only want to protect him. I pointed at Kevin, he is 28, he must be independent. Father hands clenched, breathing rapid, I did not waver. Days later, mortgage and bills finally reluctantly paid by Kevin. Parents embarrassed, social media comments, and friends' reminders shamed them. Kevin's face gray, mother silently put phone away, father had nothing to say. I restored order in my life, no longer burdened by them. I reorganized life, financially independent, surrounded by friends who appreciate me. Kevin learned to face reality, he could no longer rely on others easily. Parents finally understood years of favoritism and bias only led to isolation and fear. I felt unprecedented relief and satisfaction, finally free from family constraints. On social media, I posted one last statement, short and strong, I am no longer an ATM and will not tolerate unfairness. Friends and relatives alike supported and understood, strengthening my confidence. Parents and Kevin remained silent, their powerlessness and anger completely exposed. I knew true fairness and respect finally belonged to me. From that day, I was no longer a tool, no longer a victim. Life gradually returned to calm, I focused only on work and friends. Kevin learned to face life, parents realized cost of dependence. I felt complete relief, freedom belongs to me. Hand-holding freedom, bills, mortgage, parents' demands can no longer bind me. I calmly managed expenses, reordered supplies. Kevin paid first bill. Mother texted, you will regret it. I replied, responsibility is not for you to take advantage of. Father called, I hung up. Kevin face pale, mother silent, father silent. I continued updating account records, listing all expenses, comparing what they bear and what I paid. Friends liked, commented, support and understanding increased. Kevin anxious, mother texted trying to intervene. I calmly replied, you chose the air, now bear it yourselves. Father called again, I looked at screen, hung up, freedom felt stronger. Kevin paid bills, mother shame evident, father silent. Social media posts showed my years of contributions, friends and relatives agreed. Kevin calculated his finances, mother tried to intervene again, I did not respond, calm made them powerless. Bills clearly paid, life order restored, I no longer pay for them. Kevin learned responsibility, parents understood cost of dependence. I regained financial and social independence, no longer family ATM. Life rhythm in my hands, social media posts exposed hypocrisy, friends like support growing. Kevin panicked, mother helpless, father silent. I rearranged accounts, listed expenses clearly, never paying their bills again. Life order restored, financial freedom, social independence, friends and relatives recognized me. Kevin faced reality, parents learned cost. I felt complete relief, true freedom belongs to me. Final social media post, I am no longer an ATM and will not tolerate unfairness. Likes kept coming, parents and Kevin's silent powerlessness and anger fully exposed. True fairness and respect belong to me, no longer a tool, life gradually calm, focus on work and friends. Kevin learned responsibility, parents understood cost of dependence, I am fully free, freedom belongs to me.